What's up YouTube, Void of Dust Gaming here, and today we're going to talk about Thane. I think Thane is one of the best support heroes in the game, but he is quite special because he doesn't have that much power, he doesn't have that much strength in his kit, so you have to play an utility hero, which basically just means that you have a lot of stuff that you're going to throw into the basket and your team will profit from it, but you are not the kill stealer that other support heroes can be. That's my verdict on Thane after I've played Thane quite a lot in the past, and I usually enjoy Thane quite a lot. But to be fair, Thane is a hero that shines if you have a good AD carry, because that's what Thane does. He supports your AD carry pretty well, and you're going to see that in this game. I'm here on the lane with Telenas, and for the guys who haven't played Thane yet, he has a shoving ability, like he's going to drag people around. He has some sort of short, slow versus damage skill, and he's got this massive uber skill that is his ultimate that's causing quite a lot of damage. He can't be interrupted while using it, and this is what you are going to use if you want to damage enemies in a team fight, or you want to finish off things in the team fights as well. So as you can see, I handle it quite well because of his passive. As soon as your health drops below a certain point, you're going to be in the position to kind of regain health. And as Baldum didn't want to commit into that situation, we were lucky to get the first blood here, and we did not get any retaliation, so I thought it would be best to just pass it on and leave that scenario to go back to get some health back. I'm not as dependent as telling us on farm and stuff like that, because as soon as I got 2 or 3 items, I'm able to work it out. So this is the combination that you want to achieve if you play Thane. Like, you want to have the boots, and you want to have 1 or 2 like armor items that's going to serve you well. And I already have the boots here, and I choose the boots first because it gives me a lot of mobility, and that's what you want to do. Like usually a support which just stands in or just stays in his lane isn't a really good support. You're supposed to roam, you're supposed to go into the mid lane to kind of help the mid laner. If the mid laner goes top, that is something that you are gonna use a lot. And as you can see, it's so easy to group people around with your stuff. Okay, they're damaging me, but it doesn't matter because Talon's got the initiative, and she's able to get not only no, she got Fennec, but she wasn't able to get Baldum as well because he caught her off guard. But it doesn't really matter because we are on a 2-2, and I'm still standing here, and I have plenty of health. And as you know, I have this big, really nice, passive that I can work on. It was just so sad that I was actually standing here in that tower range. Should have played it better, because otherwise that would have been a kill for me, and that would have not been a kill for Baldum. But now unfortunately he gets one. But this is the stuff that you're going to face if you're playing Arena of Valor. Sometimes you just don't position yourself as you wish. It's life, like, guys, you gotta deal with it. So as long as you're fine in the end, everything works. Like your main thing is to shield your AD carry. Your main thing is to secure that the AD carry gets all the gold, and this is your duty. Like, that's what you're trying to do all the time. And as you can see, I'm shielding Talanos here quite well. She gets the bird, and we have vision granted with that, which is another important thing. Like, everything that helps you in terms of like just kind of dominating the playstyle, that is all that stuff that you want to achieve if you are standing in that lane. Look at that. Like, here we can see a really nice ult. Unfortunately, Balder makes a really good counterplay, he's able to get his ult on almost everything. And yeah, I mean, what should I do? Like, I had to kill Thane here, and that's a double kill just to secure it. And I'm just moving out of that tower range here with my one. I mean, you can use your one both offensive as well as defensively, and it just works out quite nice. And right now I'm like using it offensively. That's the third kill in a row, and now I have to go back because what I'm supposed to do, like, it doesn't really click, like, and still I'm not going out here because I wanna help the Telenas here using my health talent just to make, like, just to ensure that we're going to have a solid team composition here, so that she is not killed because of Fennec's skills. And Fennec is going to be even better in the new update. Like, this game is still the old world, so the update hasn't arrived yet. I don't know if you guys had problems with the update before, but I couldn't log into the game after installing it. But this is like the thing that we have to face. Like, Fennec is getting better. Fennec is getting more stuff. Fennec is getting more skills, and unfortunately, I'm not able to do anything here. Like, the cool thing is, because I went in, their focus changed, so Murad was able to get out, but I'm just not doing enough damage. Like, as I said, you are more some kind of support utility hero. You are kind of supporting your team just in terms of using stuff. That was a nice situation where you can see that Fennec kind of lost his focus, like, and Baldum. Every time you are seeing an enemy kind of like strolling around back and forth, you know that this is something that is caused by the focus that they put in the general terms of the game. So this is kind of something that happens a lot if you're not targeting heroes like in terms of some kind of like pick mode. You can do that as well. Like, you can show the avatars of the heroes, and then you can basically just press the avatar and you will target the enemy. And I didn't do that, and as you can see, Baldum didn't do it. So this is something that you might just want to use if you are a little bit more experienced in the game. I just felt that this is not going to be helpful as much, so I'm not using it. I've tried it before, but it didn't really get me to a higher level because I'm just confused with all the avatars. I'm not clicking in the right way, and therefore I just skipped it. Like, it's not really that much of a help for me. Enemies having like a great approach here in terms of numbers, but the cool thing is we are able to get to that special point and where we are able to defend against it. And Murad makes a really nice play, basically just getting every hero a little bit more down to 0 health. I have to shove out here, because otherwise they would have killed me, but I'm still trying to defend as best as I can. And as you can see, my ult is coming up soonish, and this is like, that's like really nice gameplay from our nice little hero Murad here. And sad thing is, Arthur is really a bulky hero. Like, he's able to kill me one-on-one, but he was really low, so I just finished him off, and I'm now sitting on a 4-1, which is pretty nice for Thane. I think we're dominating the game at the moment, but of course you always have to be cautious, because if you are losing a lane or a tower, it can basically add up to damnation pretty easily. So you gotta be careful about that. You gotta check out where the other heroes is. Like, the minimap is your best friend. And as you can see right here, I've been caught by the ult. Everyone just basically runs in here from my team, and I have a hard time of getting out here, and it is just due to that very one that I'm able to make it. And now my passive kicks in, I'm getting health back, and without any further ado, I go right back into the game just to make sure that we are able to get something, and we got the double kill here. Kevin is able to score another kill for the team, and I just sacrificed myself because this is something that you can actually do if you're playing the support heroes. Sometimes it does make sense to sacrifice yourself if the merits that your team will get from it are higher than the loss that they gain from losing a team member. Like, we're not playing football where when you have the red card, you're actually out for the rest of the game, so you can sometimes kind of terminate your death strategically, and that's what I did in that favor. Unfortunately, we're not able to get the tower, so this is kind of, strategy was nice, but the outcome wasn't. So yeah, there we go. In hindsight, Abyssal Dragon in this game was pretty much untouched. Like, this is the second time that we go for Abyssal Dragon, but it has been up for quite a while, and that is going to be something that you just want to secure. And the cool thing is, even if that ult kind of worked out, we are able to get not only the Abyssal Dragon, but we have been able to get the Murad as well. And if you have just been chasing down the main hero that's being like the most mobile hero, that's going to help you a lot. And if you are able to catch the jungler, that's even better, because every time the jungler is not able to do rotation stuff and has to deal with things as being dead, he can't farm. And farm is like the most important thing that you can have from a jungler. So trying to get to the jungler and kind of making him useless, stopping him in his tracks, that's always something that you really want to try to achieve. Healing up my team here, and I'm pushing him into the tower. Sad thing is that the other team is gonna be up again, but you just see how much damage we do, so this isn't something that we cannot bear, and this is the game. That was another Thane game. I think Thane is really nice. Like, if you have a team playing around him, he's able to make things work. Like, he's not being a solo carry, he can't pull buffs out of the jungle such as Greg does. He's not a Sephara who's able to stop every single enemy movement, but I think he's pretty solid, and that's what I like him for, and that's why I play him every time I have a reason to play him. And look at that, 11.5, that's my score. Here's my build. I'm going to put it in the comments below. And guys, if you want to see more videos like that, just subscribe to my channel. Like that, it's as easy as that. I'm going to post daily videos, so check it out. And yeah, be free to watch. I'm Gaming. Bye bye, guys.